Hello, 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 hello.
Hi.
This is the Sofa Pillow Talk with Mr.
And Miss.
Take Over the World. And if you were listening to the last podcast, you knew that we were talking about some lovely triggers. And triggers can come from multiple things, especially trauma. And when you have trauma at the end of a relationship on your way out, ma'am, what happens to people when you're leaving a traumatized relationship, regardless if it's an actual loving relationship, a family relationship, heck, even jobs or friends?
I don't know. I think they end up being kind of broken or hurt or damaged, as we like to say.
You got something you finna play?
No, I have no idea what the heck this is. I just Googled that and was looking for something, but nope, nothing's there.
Oh. I don't know, you might have been surprised. You had some lyrics down though.
What?
Up under though.
Oh, let's see.
The lyrics say.
So today's topic is
Yeah, forgot about that.
don't fix me, heal with me. Something that a lot of people don't ask in a relationship. Instead, they try to fix the other person.
Or don't wait for the other person to actually.
And there's always at least one fixer in a relationship.
Yeah.
I'm the runner. I don't do the fixing.
You what?
I'm a runner.
You a runner. You don't do the fixing.
I'm a runner. I'm a track star.
Girl, you know darn well
I'm a runner away when it gets hard.
You are a fixer. You might not be fixing no more. You used to be a fixer. Try to be anyway.
I'm gonna fix somebody else and I'm broke my damn self.
It's easy to fix other people and not fix yourself. Or neglect fixing yourself.
I don't know. These lyrics look pretty good.
I told you. What's the first part?
Another day, another waste of my heart. It only beats when it wants to. Another step, and I've learned to hold my breath. Still scared to want you. I'll be the mess, you be the medicine. I'll be the mess, you play the medicine. Why don't you fix me? I can't help myself. Why don't you fix me? I'm fading still. You know?
So off of that, again, a lot of people go into a relationship but looking for a
And
relationship.
this song is called Fix Me by Icon for Hire. Never heard it a day in my life, but those lyrics happen to fit perfectly with what we're talking about.
So, but still, how many people you know have gone into relationships looking for someone to fix them? Or when I say, it may not be like that specifically fix me, but that void, that hurt, and so they go look for someone to.
Oh, he's gonna make me better. He's gonna make me greater. He's gonna make me look good. He's gonna make me shine. Or they go in with the idea of, I'm gonna fix them.
I see something.
I see potential. I can fix this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he okay. He's good. He just this and that, but he got this going on. We can fix that.
Mm-hmm.
And that is probably horrible. So we don't necessarily say fix him all the time, but I can change him.
Yeah, and it's the same, but it's more or less you're here to change. I can change
him. Oh, he a player? I can change him. I can fix whatever issue he has.
Not even knowing why he's being a player, and that's
get in there and you get to pushing all kinds of triggers and shit. Yeah. Ooh, you done set a bomb off now. So the mindset is to go into the relationship without baggage, which should probably be our next topic. Or take that baggage, unpack it, and let's put this shit on the shelf together or throw it in the trash together.
No. And that's healing.
Heal with me. Let's do this together.
I think we did I think we established it at the beginning of the relationship.
Definitely. So I would say we made sure to let each other know what we were going to tolerate and what we weren't going to tolerate.
Yeah.
And I think early on, I did say, I have to find my voice for myself. I have to step up for myself dealing with my situation. So it was just like,
And
I get it.
you're going through that.
You wanted to help me. You wanted to help me fix it. But I was like, no, it's not your place. I have to fix it. But I also knew I wasn't going to be able to just fix it all by myself either. So you kind of have helped push and motivate me through. And you were patient with me throughout the process. You're still very patient with me throughout the process. So, you know, I'm grateful to you for that.
I try.
Wow. The dramatics. So, yeah. A lot of people go into relationships trying to make that person better, greater, make them shine, make them look good. And sometimes it goes okay until they realize that they're broken too.
And I think that was my issue in my previous marriage, where it didn't go okay, but it was some points where it seemed though, you know, I solved an issue, and then it backfired, or the issue really wasn't solved. It just seemed as though it was solved. It was blanketed.
Ignored the trigger.
Yep.
Ran past it like a little track star and kept going. Oh, that's not happening to me. Oh, that's not what's broken. I'm fine.
Yep. And it wasn't until I got out of the relationship, and you know, I knew some brokenness dealing with my parents, but it didn't dawn on me that was one of the main reasons why I went through life, going through the relationships that I went through, because of that. The triggers of my parents that I had, my trauma of my parents. So,
yeah.
And so many of us right now, you know, still blaming.
But it may not, even though I may know that, it still may not be my place for me to say, oh, I can fix you. I can fix that for you. I can change you. I can change how you can change how somebody feel about something.
Yeah.
But if they don't really deal with it,
well, it's still not fixed. Yeah, it's still not fixed. It's like you just covering it up, and it only lasts for so long because all it takes for a trigger to
don't
bring
hand
it back
me
out.
shit and tell me it's chocolate.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna stink. It might be okay for a little while if you cover it in a little chocolate, but if deep down on this side it's just a shit ball, it's gonna rot after a while. Your issue will be exposed.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we dig off into people's problems and trying to fix them, and we get so caught up in it, we lose ourselves.
We lose ourselves into it, and which we might not even. And that happens to even those that aren't broken, and the fact that they're able to put time in trying to fix somebody, they get sucked in and become broken themselves.
That happened to me, I feel like.
Think so?
Went in sure of myself, grounded, rooted, and I realized, oh man, but I can work with it. I can fix it. I can make him better. Oh, he has good potential. It's just, this. Let's fix this. Got in there and couldn't fix it. Trying to figure out, what the hell did I get myself into? This ain't good. And then I started trying to backtrack and get out of fixing it. And I was like, oh shit, I'm in too deep. I can't just, you couldn't just beep, beep, beep. I couldn't beep the truck out of it. I was stuck in the mud, and it was really concrete. So I had to go pull out the jackhammer. That good old God Almighty, and bust it loose and rebuild that foundation.
Yeah.
And maybe he felt like he probably was healing me in so many ways too, or fixing me, or molding me into
the
perfect person for them. The perfect one that they wanted. I could see that being young, dumb, and
you were kind of broken in your situation, and so he was coming. He was like, probably felt as though a knight in shining armor.
I'm the savior. I fixed her situation.
Yes.
I'm the reason she's so well off.
Yeah.
And we take pride in fixing or healing something that we really end up tearing or breaking down, even worse than what it is, or exposing it and not protecting it.
Yeah.
You just expose it and leave it out there, and it's all kinds of stuff happening to it.
Yeah.
Now you got your little piece of doo-doo. You ain't even put it in a bag and put it in the trash. You just left it out there, now the flies and the ants and everything else on it.
That's what I felt like. I was a doo-doo. Left out.
You could be a good piece of doo-doo, just like that the dung beetle uses. The dung beetle uses doo-doo and everything else it can roll up. And buries its babies in there. One thing that an animal or rodent will not eat is a piece of shit. If it's a dog, they probably would.
Yeah, they dogs do. But now I am fertilizer boo boo.
You the cow manure?
Yeah,
I'm
the fertilizer boo boo now.
Now cow manure.
Stuff is growing.
Cow manure fixes and heals stuff slowly and over time. That's a good analogy, babe. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Healing, and understanding the process of healing. I can honestly say, first coming out of my situation, I probably thought it was gonna happen immediately. That healing was gonna happen fast, quick. Got to moving along, and it was just like sliding through the mud. It was like even slower. I was like, oh, God, when is this ever going to end? Oh, when am I ever going to get to the point of full healing and peace and greatness? Still not completely there, but I'm closer than I was before. And it's taken a couple years. And it may take a couple more years. As I dive in deeper, I might dig out some more stuff. But I don't want my current partner to take on all that and be like, oh, babe, we're going to fix you. We're going to make you perfect. In so many cases, in so many ways, it drives me crazy. Because I feel like I would be being a burden onto my significant other. But then you got those people who really don't care. Those manipulative people that know they fucked up. Know something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to deal with it? Here. I'll hand it to you.
Yes. Okay, so now you're talking my language. Yes.
You just said no. I was like, here you go. What you gonna do with it?
Yeah. But
show me how magical you are.
Yeah. But then also state, don't counsel me.
Oh, don't treat me like that.
Yeah. Wanted to give it to me when they wanted to give it to me, but when they didn't want to give it to me, and that's when the moments that I would talk.
And in healing, you can't pick and choose what you want healed.
Yes.
If you're going to heal, you're going to heal it all. Like, that's like a sore or a cut. Oh, I'm just going to heal the top part of it. The bottom, fine. You ain't got to let it heal.
Yeah, the inside getting infected. That's pretty much what's going on.
It's just infected. But the skin closed up on it, so it's good.
It's infected up on it, though.
Nah.
Because you ain't took care of it. It's a lot of infected people. So, being an ideal marriage, an ideal coupling, it's you're healing together, and you will know when you're healing together because it's again you're feeding off of each other.
Right. And if you don't want your partner to be caught up in the middle of it, go get a counselor. Even if you do counseling separate from your partner and with your partner, just as long as in your counseling you're being honest with self.
Yeah.
And making it a lucrative, thing.
But again, but at some point, all right, maybe starting off, you seeing a counselor by yourself, just I ain't go with her, by yourself. But I feel like at some point, you still should bring your partner in, only because especially if you're married. Now, if you just in a girlfriend boyfriend type thing, to a certain degree, I can understand. Yeah. But if you literally like married, I think at some point that partner should be a part of at least knowing what's going on, And we're in a society, we're in a microwave society. We want stuff done right then and there, and then we're in a secret society where it's being taught and normalized. Secrets are the best thing in the world.
Yeah.
So.
Well, even I get it because you've experienced it, but you could still say that, hey, if they go to the counseling by themselves, even if they don't include a partner, as long as they're going home and practicing and doing their homework, then the healing process should go well still. But still also go home and still be open and able to communicate and share that with their partner as well. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it's about, being able to heal and communicate and move forward and have that positive reinforcement that you need at the end of the day to make it an honest, open relationship.
Because before counselors, what? You got your partner that people really didn't utilize.
Wait a minute, you had your partner?
Yeah.
Oh, people had those?
Mm-hmm.
What are those?
Mm-hmm. Something that they ain't got now either. People don't consider people, but your best friend.
It's that.
Well, your best friend. That's why your partner is legitimately should be off record. Your best friend.
Yeah.
You do have best friends, but
and
your partner should.
Also, I think also in healing without fixing, you have to realize if your partner is even capable of the fixing you part. Because some people want to fix, but don't
ain't
even
good at it. They ain't adequate enough to.
But we both can't be broken and trying to fix each other. I ain't never seen a roach get one leg cut off and then the other leg get pulled off and he's still trying to move. Yeah. Like, that just ain't gonna work. He gotta need a third party or somebody to come in and say, you know what, dude, I'm gonna push you over and help you out, and you scoot along with what you got.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it's a hot mess.
Yeah, so I can see that. So if any of you guys out there that are broken and you are with someone, regardless of what that someone is, if it's a best friend, a lover, spouse, even if you're like in a house with one of your parents or both parents and your parents are broken as well. Some form of.
First of all, you gotta recognize that you're broken.
Yeah.
Or that something's wrong, or that those triggers are occurring so much so that there's something deeper that you need to heal from. Identify that first. Get down to the root of what it is, even if it means digging in your past to pull up some stuff, and even approaching the person or persons involved in the situation.
Yeah. And you might not get what you want out of it, but also forgive yourself. That's another form of starting to heal. Because on your own, because some people just really just feel like, oh, I ain't do anything.
Right. And then some people, like the triggers, may not even know that they even did anything to cause you to have an issue or to be traumatized or have brokenness or have anything that needed to be even fixed in the beginning.
We are being conditioned to run from confrontation, and where confrontation needs to be had in order to figure out if you did something, if the other person did something to cause you triggers. Yes, confrontation is considered to be like turmoil, anger, arguments, and it really shouldn't be. Confronting someone is just basically going to that person and saying, hey, this is what happened. This person might not understand or even believe that they did what they did. And if that is the case, I just needed to let you know this is how you made me feel. And if you don't understand it, it's fine. good. You do not have to deal with that person, but you forgiving yourself is the healing
That's
process.
the
First,
first part and biggest step.
yes. So again, both of your partners, when both of you in partnership, you have to, in order to help heal each other, you have to be on that path of healing yourself as well. Any closing there, Miss Lady? We might have kind of did it.
Yeah. Don't fix me, heal with me. Grow with me. Give me time to wrap my head around whatever's wrong. And don't bash me for being broken or unhealed. Make it an easy transition. Make me feel comfortable, because I would want to do the same for you. Pretty much just let us take our time and get through it one day at a time, one step at a time. Make it great.
And I think a lot of that comes from communication and being open and honest to your utmost ability. And I say that because it's almost like honesty can be similar to a paternity test. 99.9% honesty.
Oh, but
And
that
it's that 1%, you might just still, that 0.1% you still holding on to.
0.00001%.
And you ain't telling something about yourself to somebody. Yeah. So,
don't be fussing, fighting, bickering, and arguing, making it all extra, causing extra triggers when extra triggers are not necessary. Slow down, take it easy, communicate, talk about it, bring in some help if you need to, ask a friend, phone a friend, call a friend, and sometimes you just have to leave it alone and let somebody else handle it, or let that person handle it on their own, and be as supportive and responsive as you can from the outside.
That is totally correct. So, baby, where can they find us?
We are on IG and TikToker at Mr. and Miss Take Over the World.
And
that's all one word.
And it's like A-N-D.
Mr. A-N-D M-R-S.
Yep.
Take Over the World.
Both.
I'm finna say .com. It's not a website.
No, it's not a website, but it's TikTok and IG. And we have some great stuff on there, so please, by all means. We also have the link on our TikTok in our description, our bio,
message
that you can leave a message if you would love to talk about a topic or whatnot. So, by all means.
Something to add in. I got some life coaches, refer some people.
Mm-hmm.
So we can make this show juicy. We are probably going to try and
Yeah,
collaborate with some people.
I'm actually trying to see if I can get some TikTokers to come on and other people. Actually, I'm gonna talk to Miss she gonna kill me, Miss Evelyn. Be on the podcast. Dr. Evelyn. Yes.
We said her name. Oops. We should have just said doctor.
They don't have her last name. So.
Secret identity.
Yeah. But all right, guys. Talk to you later.
Bye.